May we know what informed your latest engagement with the President today?
Thank you very much. I was here to brief Mr. President on the status of Borno State as regards security as well as internally displaced persons. So far, so good. We have been witnessing gradual return of peace in Borno State, and I came to brief Mr. President on the ongoing massive defection of Boko Haram members. This time around, we have also started witnessing defection of ISWAP members. This is a welcome development, and under a closed doors session, I've discussed a lot of issues on how the government of Borno State as well as the federal government will manage the ongoing surrender by the insurgents.
Any idea on numbers?
As of now, we received nothing less than 30,000 from beginning to date. No, both Boko Haram. ISWAP, we have started receiving them in few numbers, but we have also, Boko Haram, we have started receiving them in huge numbers. Yes.
What's the significance of this?
As I've been saying before, the kinetic measures alone will never end the insurgency. The social and political dimension of this crisis is very important. So we have decided to engage them through dialogue and mediation with a view to ensuring that many of them should lay their arms. And so far, so good. The objectives have started yielding positive result. Apart from this also, in Borno State, for example, as I told you last time, we have a problem in the shores of the Lake Chad as well as in the southern Borno. I'm pleased to inform you that there was a very heavy military deployment into the southern Borno. And I hope such a deployment will also take place in northern Borno with a view to clearing the swamp in the shores of the Lake Chad. So this has also yielded positive results. And then on the relocation of the two local government areas that last time I said are not occupied by human beings, we are also doing very well with the military to see how we can return back the population. The military has also given us the go-ahead. So we are working with them to see how we can return them back. But things are getting better in Borno State. This is the major reason why I came to see Mr. President, and then
what is the secret behind the defection?
While all these issues, I don't think it's good for me to mention it in the public, but the most important thing is that the federal government of Nigeria, under the leadership of President Buhari, the Borno State Government, the military, were all working in close collaboration to ensure that those that are willing to surrender are given the opportunity to surrender.
So given the trend, genuine hazard, in place of how much more others are prepared to remain in the fight? Do you think they will soon?
Honestly speaking, the way we are going, with the support of the federal government, with good management, Boko Haram will be over very soon.
So
even now, Borno State, we are doing very well, extremely well.
The surrender, what kind of assistance do you require from the federal government?
While Mr. President has inaugurated a committee being headed by the Vice President and my humble self as the Vice Chairman to look into the issues of repatriation, resettlement and reconciliation. The mandate of this committee, among others, also includes the management of the defectors. I think this committee is strong enough to give the desired support to the program. The federal government is doing very well in this direction.
The two issues of poverty and illiteracy, that basically fuels the issue of ISWA, Boko Haram terrorism, and all of that.
Why do you think in Nigeria there is no poverty and illiteracy?
It's higher.
Yes, I know it's high. So we are containing it. You have seen the massive number of schools that we built in Borno State. This morning, the Yobe State Government has launched education fundraising, and then the Borno State Government has been recruiting a lot of teachers, because what matters is not only the construction of classrooms. In terms of human resources, we are also doing well. So the government at the sub-regional level, we are doing good to tackle the issues of lack of education among others.
Because
Thank you.
Effectively, you're saying in 2023, this would end.
Inshallah.
Is there
I
any
think you know what I mean by inshallah. God willing. Honestly speaking. You are getting what I'm saying. But you have to also understand one very important thing. There is a difference between those that are being captured and those that have surrendered. People should understand this very important, these two unidentical situations. You go back and Google and see the international conventions, rules and regulations, and then understand there is difference between those that have been captured and those that have willingly surrendered. And I'm calling upon all of you to give a very positive insight to this development, because there's nowhere in the whole world such kind of war ended with kinetic measures. There must be some certain, political solutions. And I believe if there is peace in northeastern Borno, Nigeria, there will be peace in northern Nigeria. If there is peace in northern Nigeria, there will be peace in southern Nigeria.
Thanks for checking out SYMFONI on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.